Before we get started, I want to give a huge thanks to all the volunteers who delivered the food to the students for this fun event. And let's set aside a few things before we get started, make it a little easier. You're going to need a set of tongs, some sort of a spoon or rubber spatula for stirring the shrimp later, a knife, cutting board, a strainer, colander if you got one, a mixing bowl, that's for defrosting your shrimp. You need a pot, maybe like a 1 gallon or a little bit smaller, for making rice. You'll need another pot to cook your corn. We're gonna need a large saute pan. This one's about a 14-inch, and it just barely was big enough. Otherwise, you could do the shrimp in 2 batches. And also, there's enough food for 4 to 6 people. So if you have a smaller group, you could just split the recipe in half. For serving, you're gonna want something for your chipotle sauce. Maybe some sort of platters, like 3 of them, one for your rice, one for your shrimp, and one for your corn. And then something larger that you can put your garnish on for the tacos. And you'll see more in the video. So let's get started. Start unloading our ingredients. There's some corn, some tortillas, avocados, cilantro and scallions, your shrimp, oil, taco spice, cucumber stock, some chipotle sauce, some hot peppers, radishes. Here's your rice, a little red cabbage, lime. We'll start by putting our stock into the smaller pot, and we're going to bring that to a boil. We can defrost our shrimp in the sink, running cool water over it for about 5 minutes. Take this time to clean our corn, remove all the silk, and we can put some cold water on that and put it on the stove, bring it to a boil. Okay, our stock is boiled. Add our rice, and we're going to return it to a boil. And once that's happened, we're going to lower the heat and cook it for 15 minutes, and hopefully there's no more liquid in the bottom of the pan. Take a moment and we will cut all of our ingredients for the tacos. We're going to peel our cucumber, and we'll halve it and thin slice it. The avocado, I actually already split it, so you just run your knife around the avocado, around the pit, and then you use the knife to stick it in the pit, and you can pull it out of the avocado. But sorry, I actually did that off camera. Slice down our avocado. A little bit of red cabbage. We'll remove the core and slice it thin. We have our scallions. You just remove the end and again slice them thin. Cilantro, it's probably more than enough in there. Radishes, again, probably a few more than you need. You can have a salad tomorrow. Jalapeno peppers, you can leave the seeds and center in if you like it a little spicier, or you can clean them out. And again, slice them thin. There's also a lime there, which I don't think I cut in the video, but you're going to need to cut it for squeezing on your tacos. Chipotle sauce. And your tortillas, when it's time, you can actually warm them up in the microwave if you need. We're going to take our shrimp off of the water and really make sure that these things dry out. We can throw a pan on to get hot for our shrimp. I'm going to dry these shrimp out with a paper towel so that they don't splatter as much when we put them in the pan. Take our taco seasoning, season the shrimp, and then in our hot pan, we're going to add our oil, which I went a little overboard on the oil here. You can go a little less if you want. It should shimmer like that, but it should not be smoking. And obviously, if it is smoking, turn down your heat. And then when we go to put the shrimp in, make sure that you are pouring the shrimp in the pan away from you so that any splatter of the oil goes away from you, not towards you. We can spread these shrimp out a little bit, but then we're going to leave them to actually cook and not stir them too much for now. And I'll fast forward the video a little bit here, but as they get to looking like they're finished, which is not a great culinary term, I'll actually show you here what it looks like. We'll pull one out and we can cut it in half. Take a look inside. It should be pink and firm, not gray, not opaque. That's a done shrimp right there. Take some of our fresh herbs, the cilantro and scallions, toss them in there, a little squeeze of lime, and they're done. Platter this up for you and your family. Should be plenty of shrimp for 4 to 6 people. It's 2 pounds of shrimp there. Check your rice. You should have no liquid left in the pan. Your corn has been cooking away. Should be good to go. So there it is. At this point, you just need to put it onto your platters. Grab some serving utensils, and time for a Zoom meeting. So enjoy your senior banquet.